Now, from Wish TV, this is The Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. Coming up tonight, it's another great week of fall high school sports action. In the Coach's Corner, meet the man turning around the Park Tudor football program. Plus, our athlete of the week leads the state of Indiana in receiving yards.
I feel like goes up to the occasion and played my heart out every time.
We're taking it to the house with a new episode of The Zone Extra right now.
Hi, everybody. Good evening to you and welcome to The Zone Extra. I'm Anthony Calhoun. What a great week of high school sports with tournament action and the end of the football regular season in sight. In our Coach's Corner tonight, I'm joined by the man who is leading Park Tudor football team to his first winning season in 15 years. Spencer Somerville is in studio tonight. Plus, our athlete of the week is coming off a game with 230 receiving yards. We feature Avon's Rashawn McCray. Also, you won't want to miss the latest installment of Ask the Commissioner with Paul Neidig and find out how you can be a part of the show. That's coming up as we take a look of all the action in high school sports this week. In a matchup of ranked teams at Center Grove Friday, the #1 Trojans had no problems with Lawrence North. Center Grove remains unbeaten on the season with a 43-19 victory. Set up a huge matchup coming up tomorrow night against Cathedral. And speaking of the Irish, they will enter the showdown unbeaten as well after earning a 24-point victory over Brebeuf. What about the second-ranked team in 5A? Decatur Central is now 7-1 on the season after dominating victory over Perry Meridian. And at Carmel, it was a top 10 matchup as the 4th-ranked Hounds took on #8 Warren Central. The Greyhounds jumped out to a 17-0 lead at halftime. The Warriors get back into the game in the third, but Carmel just too tough. The Greyhounds win their 5th straight 24-7 victory.
It was a battle, and we knew it would be. It always is. And, Mike Kirshner does such a great job, and you can really see progress that they're making. And so we were ready, I think, for the struggle. We knew things would be tough on us, and they were.
We're not going to look past any of the MIC teams each and every Friday night. They're going to give us their best game, and we just, we prepare throughout the week, look at their film, watch their film, prepare what we're going to do best, and, we were able to execute tonight.
All right, at Hamilton Southeastern, the 5th-ranked Royals kept their strong season rolling along. HSC put up a dominating performance in a 28-point victory over Franklin Central and improved to 7-1 on the season. After the game, head coach Michael Kelly joined us live on The Zone for FaceTime Friday.
Defensively, in particular, was phenomenal. They did an outstanding job keeping us in the game. We struggled a little bit offensively in the first half. But defense came up with several big takeaways and came up in a big way that helped keep us in the game. And then we finally got rolling offensively and were able to pull away in the second half.
Coach, your offense, I don't care what your running back Blaine Wirtz is listed at, okay? How do you describe this young man? Because you walk onto a field to look at your offense, you say, that's their running back? And then you see him run into the end zone against every defense in the state.
I mean, he's tough. He's a tough player. When I first got here last year, and they said, "Coach, this is the tailback." I'm like, "This guy? Are you sure?" And but he's deceptive, man. He is physical. He's low center of gravity, obviously, but he's just hard to bring down, and he's relentless.
Appreciate Coach joining us there on FaceTime Friday. We have a coach every Friday night of the high school football season. FaceTime Friday on The Zone. Hey, here's a look at the 6A football rankings. Center Grove, they're unbeaten on the year. You see Westfield, of course, state runner-up last year, 7-1 on the season. Merrillville there. Carmel, the Greyhounds there. And then HSC, those Royals, 7-1 on the year. All right, well, in tennis, it's state finals weekend in the boys team tournament. Things get started tomorrow afternoon with the quarterfinal action taking place at Center Grove and Carmel. The tournament continues Saturday at Carmel with the semifinals and championship matches. And what a quarterfinal matchup we have tomorrow as #1 and 5-time defending champion Carmel takes on 5th-ranked North Central. Between the two teams, folks, the Hounds and Panthers have combined to win each of the past 11 boys tennis state titles. The teams are very familiar with each other, and the Panthers say they are looking forward to the challenge Carmel offers.
It's just always a great time going out there and competing, having such high competition and the energy that's brought by both teams. It's remarkable to be out there and have the opportunity to play. Don't let up at all at any moment. Just keep on going, moving forward, and don't let anything stop you.
We need the fans. Fans play a huge factor in playing and doing our best. Then we need to actually believe we can win. We can't go out there having any doubts. We need to leave everything out on the court.
I think we all expect it's going to come down to who's going to play their best in big moments, who's going to not let the pressure affect them, and it's exciting.
All right, it's going to be a great match. Good luck to both of those teams getting ready there for state. All right, meanwhile, in soccer, it's a regional week for both the boys and the girls. On the girls' side, regional semifinals took place last night, while the boys' regional semifinals are currently underway across the state. Now, winners will play again Saturday for a chance to advance to the semifinals. Here's a look at what's to come in the state tournament. Boys' regional semifinals, as we mentioned, are taking place tonight, and the regional finals will be held Saturday. Semi-states are October the 23rd. State finals October the 29th and 30th at IUPUI. Meanwhile, some basketball news for you. How about that? Last week, the IHSAA unanimously approved a mercy rule in basketball that will take effect starting this year. The rule is similar to the one in place for football and states that in the second half, it says, a running clock will be used when a team reaches a lead of 35 points or more. The rule will apply to all non-state finals games. So how about that? All right, time now for a break, folks, but we still have so much to go here tonight on the Zone Extra. Glad you're hanging out with us. Up next is the Coach's Corner. Park Tudor football is enjoying his best season in years. Head coach Spencer Somerville, he's here tonight. Can't wait to catch up with Coach. And still ahead, he's an Oriole flying high on the football field. We'll introduce you to our Athlete of the Week from Avon High School. That's on the way.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. The Coach's Corner, presented by Junk King.
All right, welcome back here to the Zone Extra. Anthony Calhoun here with you tonight. Now time for the Coach's Corner. His Panthers head into the final night of the regular season with a 6-2 record and have won 4 of their past 5 games, including a victory over defending state champion Covenant Christian last week. Please welcome to the Zone Extra tonight, Park Tudor head football coach. That's Spencer Somerville here with us tonight. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us here. And let's start first things first. Boy, you got your team playing some really good football, 6-2 on the year. What has been the key for your success this year?
Oh, man, it's these guys, man. It has very little to do with me and the coaching staff. It's a group of guys that have gone through some things together. They're banding together. They're paying attention to the little things, the details, and really they just bring a lot of great energy on the sideline for each other. Yeah, so what has been, you talk about the energy, but what is it about this team, as you talk about the energy, but the strength that you really like about what they're doing on the football field? When it comes to X's and O's, we don't do anything particularly special. We like to run the ball. We like to play great defense. And I think as long as we're bringing great energy and having 11 guys working towards the same goal, then we're going to be okay.
Yeah, I had a chance to see you guys play this year, early in the year. It looks like the fans are coming out to support you guys, which is great. And you're off to your first winning season since 2005. I mean, that has to do a lot for this program, right?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a lot of hard work from a lot of really great people that over the years has got us to this moment. It's not about me. Like I said, it's about these guys. You got guys like Rylan Watkins, who is putting in the work in the classroom. He's coming out to the field. He's doing the extra time on film. And that has been infectious, leading towards his teammates coming along with him. We've got great players, great talent. They're athletic. They're working hard, but it's bigger than just football.
The last time Park Tudor had a winning season, you're playing for Park Tudor, which is amazing. I know it's been over 15 years since the winning season. As a former player, that's got to make you feel good to be able to get this program back to when the time you were playing the game, right?
Yeah, you know, kind of looking back historically, I think we're a program that's had to go through some things. You know, we have the ebbs and flows. It's 1A football, so you're going to kind of cycle through with a great senior class, and then you got to rebuild to get to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm happy where we are right now, but we're also not satisfied with where we are. We want to become one of those powerhouses that stick with you every year.
So what? 39 players now with the program, right?
Yes, sir.
That's great.
Sir.
That's
great.
an improvement. That's awesome there for you. What brought you back in to want to be at Park Tudor and get back into coaching here?
So I've been in the classroom for 12 years now, and this is my 10th year at Park Tudor in the classroom. They gave me an opportunity to kind of take some of the leadership things that I was doing inside the building to the football field, and that's something I can't pass up. You know, I come from a football family, and this means a lot to us, and so for me to allow some of my experiences help somebody else move forward, I mean, how can you pass that up?
Yeah, well, listen, sectionals will be here after next week, and so the mission, like any school, you want to try to get to state, but it's all about taking it 1 week at a time. What is your message to your guys on this team? You had some great wins this year, beat Covenant Christian. We talk about that, of course. They won it all last year. What is your message going into the postseason here?
I mean, you have to maximize every opportunity that you get. Now, when the kids rushed the field afterwards, I talked to the whole student body, and I said exactly that. Our soccer team, boys, they're playing right now in the semifinals for regionals. They have to maximize that opportunity. Tomorrow night versus Edinburgh, we've got to maximize that opportunity. Next week with Sheridan, we can't look ahead beyond that. That's a team that's coming in with a winning record. They're going to be disciplined. They've got the winningest coach in state history.
That's right.
I mean, if we don't come ready to play, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, take a look at some of these matchups here coming up for the Section 46 opening matchups. You got Covenant Christian, we talked about there, Indiana Duff, they're taking on those two teams there. You got Park Tudor, as you mentioned, obviously your school against Sheridan, then Edinburgh against Lutheran as well. So a strong sectional there in 46. But, you know, as they always say, if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best, right?
One thing's for sure, if you come out of sectional 46, you're going to be battle tested and ready.
That's right. Anything you want to say to the folks supporting you and the program there at Park Tudor?
I would just say, you know, we appreciate all the work that the players are putting in, all the support that our school community has given us. We hope we make you proud, and we're not going to be satisfied till we're on top.
That's great, Coach. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. All the best to you and Park Tudor as you guys try to get it done tomorrow night, and of course, try to make a run in the postseason too.
Thank you very much.
Right, we appreciate it. All right, we're going to take a break. So I had here tonight on the Zone Extra, it's our athlete of the week. He is the state's leading receiver, and coming off an incredible 230-yard game, we're going to introduce you to Avon's Krishan McCray. Plus, we reveal our play of the week. You don't want to miss that and more on the Zone Extra.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome back to the Zone Extra. Versatility is the name of the game when it comes to our athlete of the week at Avon High School. He's a star basketball player, and last season on the gridiron, he was a great running back. This year, Krishan McCray switched football positions to wide receiver, and he has excelled there as well. Heading into the final week of the regular season, McCray is the state leader in receiving yards, averaging nearly 150 yards per game. He also has scored 16 touchdowns, and last week against Zionsville also threw for a score. McCray is a big part of an Orioles offense that averages 26 points per game, and said the position switch was probably made to help the receiver group and also done with an eye on the college level next year at Kent State.
We knew in college that I would probably be like a receiver, slot receiver, so we went ahead and changed me this year because we knew like our receivers, like we had a lot of young guys. So we needed another leader at the receiver position. It's been a big change, but I feel like I've rose up to the occasion and played my heart out every time. No matter what position I'm on, I give it 100%.
He is very willing to work with young kids and help get them better, spend some time with them. let alone staying after, working with our quarterback and our offensive coordinator and receiver coach. So he's, a very giving guy. This year we needed him to play receiver, and, he full-heartedly jumped into that role and has certainly accepted it. And he's just a tremendous kid that works hard.
What a great story right there. All the best to him. Time for a break, but much more still to come here on Zone Extra tonight, including Ask the Commissioner with Paul Neidig of the IHSAA. Plus, we get you ready for a final night of the football regular season with our Zone game plan.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome back to the Zone Extra. Anthony Calhoun here tonight. Now it's time for Ask the Commissioner. Each week we take one of your questions to IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and bring you his answer. Here's this week's question. When you were growing up as a kid, did you have a favorite athlete that you loved?
Well, I had a lot, and being a little tall in stature, I admired the great NBA players that were post players, the Artis Gilmores with the big afro that he had at the time and the way he played the game, and Bill Walton's ability to pass the basketball. And then I learned to shoot a hook shot after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and how he able to put the sky hook in. And those are players that I remember. And then later on, certainly got to watch Larry Bird have a storied career collegiately, and the Michigan State, the Indiana State contest. Just fell in love with basketball in an early age, and especially the big men that played the game and the way they played it.
Oh, it's great to talk to the Commissioner. Thanks to him as well for joining us. Here's how you can submit questions to the Commissioner. Send us a tweet using the hashtags The Zone Extra and Ask the Commish, and your question could be used on a future show. Well, one of our favorite parts of covering high school sports is the passion of both the players and the fans in the stands. And the school spirit we see is incredible everywhere we go, folks. And each fall, we award the prestigious Zone banner to the school with the best spirit. Check out this from Cathedral.
Irish nightmare, Irish. We the Irish nightmare, Irish.
Oh, the Irish of Cathedral. This is what the students like. The students from Cathedral are competing for the Zone Championship banner presented by Crew Car Wash. We are giving this huge banner to the school that is in the zone and has the best school spirit. Which high school is going to be the 2021 champs and claim the undisputed top spirit award? And this awesome banner to hang up at your school at the end of the season, we will find out coming up, next month. All right, time now to take a look at our play of the week. Each week we feature one of the top plays from the world of high school sports in Central Indiana. Plus, we want you to get involved as well. We'll tell you how you can submit your videos on a future show. But first, here's a look at this week's top play. Carmel facing Warren Central, and Warriors punting to Desmond Duffy, who makes a couple of guys miss and gets down the sideline. He's gone. 65 yards for the return touchdown. Helps the Hounds win and a 7-1 record on the season. Our crews see a lot of great action. Don't forget, folks, submit your videos. You could possibly be a part of this show here, the Zone Extra show. There's all the information right there of what you need to do to possibly get a chance to be a part of this show. Submit your videos there. And Mighty TV, Channel 23 is your local home for high school sports. Coming up tomorrow night is a MIC matchup. Lawrence North getting set to take on Pike. You can see all the action coming up live on Mighty TV, Channel 23, with Greg Rickstraw and his team coming up tomorrow, 7 o'clock on Mighty TV, Channel 23. And it's a big night of high school football across Central Indiana as the regular season comes to a close. I'll be tailgating, hanging out with Cathedral. The Irish, they'll get set to take on Center Grove. That's from 5 to 7 o'clock here on Wish TV, getting you ready for that big game. Here's a look at some other games we'll be following coming your way tomorrow on the Zone at 11:08. We have highlights from 22 games. That's more than any other station in the entire state of Indiana. That's coming your way 11:08 tomorrow night. Those are some of the feature games we'll have for you right here on Wish TV. All right, folks, that's going to do it so much. Thank you, that is, for watching the Zone Extra tonight. I'm Anthony Calhoun. We'll see you guys back here next week.